Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you one of my old go-to effects. I've not done this effect for ages, but I used to do it all the time.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding's gonna do a thing.
So recently the Gaffed Academy, a YouTube channel, posted a video called The Gaffers Carry About Magic Tricks / Backstory. And it was very interesting. Pete at the Gaffed Academy just talked about the stuff he carries around, the stuff he takes with him to work, and he told some stories about some of the effects that he did in real life situations that just, opportunities that presented themselves. Very interesting video. Go and have a watch of it. I'll leave the link in the description. And that started me off thinking, what are some of the stories that I could tell? Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with them. But the go-to effect that I used to do all the time when I was studying at college was this one. So I'll perform it for you now. And I've not done it since then. So this is, for sentimental reasons, this is the pack of cards, and I've kept it, that I used to perform this with. It is a normal pack, it's just lots of people have signed this. So there's a signature. I know who that is. Yeah, why am I going through it like this? Smiley face. You ask someone to sign a card, often they will draw a smiley face. Look, look, another smiley face. Yeah, that's what I say. I say sign your name, draw a little picture. Most of the time, smiley face. Anyway, this was my go-to effect. If I was feeling brave, I would hand the pack to them and ask them to shuffle. Bearing in mind that at this point I'd not been doing magic very long, I didn't know many sleight of hand techniques. So yeah, if I was feeling brave, I'd hand it out and they could genuinely shuffle. And when I got it back, I would set up before their very eyes. I would normally just look through the pack like this, showing them the pack that they had shuffled. And actually this, from that shuffle, is a perfect setup. So I'd just go straight into it. Something like, probably pick a card, any card kind of thing. Normally I would do this one, I think. I'd say, I'd like you to pick a card. In fact, just say stop for me. And they would say, stop. That one? Yes. And I would show them the card and say, don't forget the card, whatever you do, it'll ruin the whole bit. Yeah, remember that card. That's all you have to do. Great. And then actually, I might do a few cuts, and I'd put the cards away. I would, and I would draw their attention to my arm. I've not worn these in a long time. If you go back on some of my previous videos, you will see these or some different colours on my arm. I used to wear these all the time. So I would draw their attention to these, and I would get them to choose a colour, red, green or blue. This isn't very fair. I've got my spinner here. Which way spins better? That way. Free choice. It is a free choice. Oh, that's right on the. That is. Wow. What are the chances? Going again. Right. Come on. Red. There we go. We're happy. Red. So yeah, free choice. Red. Oh, I say pick a colour for me. They pick red. I say, thank you very much. That's for me. Now I want you to pick a colour for you. And I've already put the colours away. That's stupid, isn't it? What am I left with? Green and blue. Pick a colour for me. Pick a colour for you. Let's go. Come on. Blue. Blue for you. Wow. The blue is for you. There we go. Leave that there. So, the one you didn't pick was green. No. And of course, I'd probably give it to him at this point. No, let's keep that in sharp, keep it in sharp. I'd go up and I'd show them the green, which says absolutely nothing. But you left that on my arm anyway, so that doesn't matter. The one at the start that you picked for me was red. And of course, that also doesn't say anything. Obviously, I'd give this to them, they could inspect it thoroughly. I'm just spinning it around roughly, quickly for you, for your benefit. But the one you picked for yourself, which you have got in your hand right now, have a look at it. And they would have a look at it. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Come on, camera, pick that up. Hopefully you can see that that says the 8 of clubs. And yeah, that was the trick I would do all the time. And if you want to stick around, I'll play my theme tune and then I'll teach you how to do it.
The great woo, the great woo ding, the great woo ding just did a thing.
So then, here is the tutorial. It's a dead easy one. And again, the reason I'm showing you this today is because in the video that the gaffer posted, he did an amazing effect and then forced a card and then went to his wrist where he's got a tattoo that says the Jack of Spades. I haven't got a tattoo, so I went on the internet and I purchased one of these, and you can get them quite cheap and you can print whatever you want on them. So essentially I've got 2 blank ones and one that says the 8 of clubs, and that's the setup. I don't know what the website is, just type it in, wristband, you'll be able to find a company that sells them quite cheap. As I say, I got that one for a couple of quid. Right, so basically, pack of cards. What you do is force a card, and you can do this in your preferred method. Oh, on the bottom there it is. So the 8 of clubs then, if you want to give them the pack, let them shuffle. And what I normally do, it worked out in that one, when I turned the pack over, after the shuffle it was on the bottom. So I can't even remember what I just did in the performance. I think I cut it to the top and then forced it. What I normally do, let's see if we can get a better shot and have a go. I'd always probably be doing this stood up, walk around. So they've just shuffled and then I would show them. So are you happy that you have shuffled these cards? Are you happy that they are in no particular order? They would probably say yes. I'm looking through, I'm finding my 8 of clubs, but I'm doing it in such a casual way. Are you happy that these are, yeah, great. At that point I've got a break under the 8 of clubs. That's what I normally do. And then from there I would, I don't know what the move's called. Turnover pass, that's what it's called. I would grab, so I've got a break under the 8 of clubs. There's my, well, massive break under the 8 of clubs, not even a pinky break, or every finger break. Yeah, so you've got your pinky break under the 8 of clubs. And what I'm doing is I'm turning over the top packet and the bottom packet at the same time. And putting the bottom on the top. And at speed, so get your break. You're happy that these are all random order? Yes, I am. Great. So, and then of course you're looking at them the whole time. The misdirection is the talking, the looking, whilst you do the move. You could call the card if you wanted to, whatever method of getting their card to the top. If you want to do the force that I did, which is, now it's on the top, I start by saying, so I want you to pick a card, and I'm dealing off a few cards. I might do 3 or 4, and then I'll change my mind and say, and in fact, just say stop, and I'll start spreading these cards. So these are the 4 cards that I've dealt off. They're now under the pack. So let's start that again. 8 of clubs on top. Deal. Out jog a little bit and start to spread so that they can't see any of this going on underneath. They say stop. Well, you ask them to say stop. If you don't ask them to say stop, they won't say stop. Say stop, please. Stop. Happy with that one? They might say no, in which case carry on going. Say stop, they'll say stop. And then use this pack to kind of tidy up. That's what it looks like. But essentially you've just shoved all those cards underneath those few cards that you dealt off in the first place, thereby forcing the 8 of clubs. So one more time quickly. 8 of clubs comes off, so do a few more, then start spreading over the top, but you're really holding a massive break, but angled in such a way where they can't see. They say stop, and then look what you've got. You've got your few cards here, there's the 8 of clubs, and you're tidying up and shoving them all on top and showing them the 8 of clubs. and then put the cards away. Done. You're done with the cards. Now, the force of whatever you want to force. If you want to get 3 wristbands, great. And it's just equivocate. And I hate equivocate. I really do. I hate Magician's Choice. But the way I use my words is very important. I don't like the whole, pick one for me. Okay, we'll eliminate that one then. Well, no, I wanted to keep that one. I don't like that business. So here's what I say. I say, pick a colour for me. Just casually, pick a colour for me. I'm not emphasising pick a colour for me. I said pick a colour for me, which essentially could be heard as pick a colour, but I have said technically for me. Pick a colour for me. If they immediately pick blue, which is 8 of clubs, great, that's what you've picked. So pick a colour for me. Blue, fantastic. If you'd have picked red, nothing. If you'd have picked green, nothing. But you picked blue, boom, 8 of clubs, job done. If they pick red, oh, thank you. You've picked, that's for me. Now pick a colour for you. And same with green. If they pick green, I say, thank you, you've picked that for me. Now pick a colour for you. If at this point they pick blue, great. I think this is what happened in the performance. You picked red for me. Oh no, you left on my wrist. You didn't pick that one. The one you gave for me was that. What have you picked? Boom, the 8 of clubs. Or the other option, you picked red or green for me. You've picked red or green for you. So now you've got one that says nothing and I've got one that says nothing. And so I would go, well, let's look with the one you've given for me. Yeah, nothing. The one that you've got for you. Yeah, nothing. But on my wrist, we have diddly-diddly-doo-doo-doo, the 8 of clubs. Obviously, I think the stronger one is the one where they end up having it. But I've done all 3, and all 3 have got good reactions in the past. So there you go. There is a trick, which doesn't require a tattoo. Or if you wanted, you could get, well, I don't know if you could do that. Get 3 tattoos. I don't know. But there we go. There, if you don't want to go all in and tattoo yourself, just buy one of these for a couple of quid off the internet. There we go. That is my old go-to trick that I've not done for ages, and I feel like I should bring back into my repertoire. I need to order some more because these are actually old ones that say stuff. But ideally you want blank ones, or ones printed that say, this is not your card, or something like that. Any funny phrase you like, really. And there we go. That's the effect. I am Mark Wooding, or the Great Woo.